everyone. I am back for a quick tutorial on, I've had a request for embossing in your Bible. So I have picked out a verse. It is Job 19:25, and it says, "For I know that my Redeemer lives, and at the last he will stand upon the earth." And what better than to put with that verse but lovely, beautiful things he created on our earth. So we're gonna go with some flowers, just stamped right here, and some pretty little birds. So we can do this one of two ways. Now I have picked out a purple. I picked out a dark one on purpose so that you guys could see it really well. But it is really, really, really pretty. So yeah, so I picked out a purple, and you could do this two ways. You can do it with a embossing stamp pad, or you can do it with an embossing dauber. So it's totally up to you. The dauber is pretty nice. Usually when you're doing smaller stamps, maybe, you know, just different things. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just stamp it. And then we'll just go from there. How about that? So the first thing I'm going to do is put a piece of paper right here underneath my Bible. Put it long ways. So all I have to do is go like this and dump. Sorry, my paints are out. I've been painting. Okay, so we're going to stamp it. Then we're going to put the powder on it. We're going to dump the powder, and then we're going to use the heat gun. So it's very, very, very simple, okay? The part that's hard is making sure that your stamp has enough you know, embossing fluid on it. But it looks like it does. So looks pretty good. So we're just gonna put it right there, stamp really hard, press it down really hard. Okay, and then I can see it. So now I'm going to just cover it with this purple. I mean, you could literally even put the whole bottle down here. Just make sure every single piece is covered. Just like that. Okay? And then you're going to take it and you're just going to gently dump it on the thing. Tap your and there, as you can see, there it is. Now, I suggest they have these little the little throwaway brushes where you can get in and get a hold of anything that you don't want on there. Because once you start, you know, putting that oh, good one, a little too much there. Maybe I need a little smaller brush to get the little bits. There we go. I'm just going to take that one little petal off that I messed up. There we go. Because once you start embossing, yeah, it's on there. So, all right. So I'm going to move this over. And then all you're going to do is take your heat gun. Is just hold it on there. So it basically won't take too long. And you'll see it. It kind of becomes shiny. I can see it becoming shiny right here. Now you see how this piece is shiny and this is not? That's the difference when you know that it's done. See, now you can really tell. See, this one's completely shiny and this one's not. So now we'll do this side. So pretty, huh? It's just really pretty. Embossing is so much fun. So embossing means that you are applying something that is raised. Okay, it looks like we're done. Awesome. You don't want to do it too long, but you just want to get it in there and get it done. So now we need to just let it dry. So embossing, like I said, is when you, I don't want to dump this, so let's just put it away real quick. And then you just take what's left. Just like this, and you just slide it back into your bottle. Yeah, see, it uses very, very little. Very little. I mean, because that to the trash can. But see how it's still full. So you just, now it's, okay. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply our birds. And it's 3 little wooden birds. So I'm not even sure if they need any kind of color. I think we'll just do them just like that. So I'm just gonna well, maybe not. That glue's kind of hard. Let me just get some liquid glue real quick. Tombow puts out an amazing liquid glue. It's really, really good. And it doesn't take it long to dry. They're little and they're flat, so there's not much more of a raise than these, then there is that. So shouldn't push my Bible page up too much. Yeah, it's already dry. Awesome. So I do want to clean this off real quick. Should always clean off your stamps. And a baby wipe is perfect for that. So you just get it all cleaned off. These are the new Cam and Chloe stamps that they have at Joann's, and I think they're getting them at Hobby Lobby too, but they're really nice. They're nice, good, firm stamps. And you know where some people would sell this size stamp for, you know, like over $15. I think this one was like $8, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so I'm going to do some hand lettering real quick, and then I will show you a different kind of embossing. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to fast forward. Okay, so I showed you that my pen does not bleed through. This is the Tombow brush pen, but this does bleed through. Now, it doesn't bother me, but if with any ink for your stamping purposes, most likely will bleed through. So you would have wanted to prepare the page or prep the page, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I use this for, I have another Bible, several of them, and I use my regular Bible that I study in for non-journaling, and I use this one completely for journaling. So I treat this as if it is just a you know, journaling book, an art book. So, okay. So would you like to see another way that you can emboss? Now, this way is pretty cool, and it is a way that you would do it like if you were going to send out a card or something. So let me just grab a quick piece of paper, and then, well, I say that. I say quick piece of paper. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut. Ooh, it's backwards. I'm always getting eraser left over everywhere. Okay, so this is a 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to cut it at 5.5. And then I will have 2 cards if I would like. And then I'm going to pull out my Texture Boutique. Oh, look how dusty. I haven't used it since Christmas. The Texture Boutique. And I'm going to do 2 different cards. Let's just pull a stack out of here and see what we get. How about that? Looks like this is the Christmas side. Should have known. let me see what this one is. Oh, we'll do this one. So this one says, I don't know if you can read it, but it says flea market, and it has rain, shine, Saturday rain or shine, produce, flowers, and treasures. That's cute. And this one is 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record if wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoice with the truth. So that's really pretty. Okay, so the way that we're gonna do this is, I'm gonna go ahead and just fold my cards. Now it looks like I might not get all of my card on this one, so I'll leave out my words. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold my card. And then you always want to crease that with a bone folder so that you know that you got it good and folded. And then I'm gonna fold this one. I'm having trouble seeing this one for some reason. Okay, so real simple. You just stick your card inside for where you want it, just like that. And then you stick it between the two pieces. And then you just slide it in. Should go this way. Now it's probably going to slip around because I'm on my craft mat, but we'll try. Let's see if we can get it to go without doing that too much. And you just roll it through. Now this is called a Texture Boutique embossing machine. It is not for die cutting. It is only for embossing. You would tear up your embossing plates right here if you were to do that. So you don't want to do that. Okay, and then we pull it out and voila. Look, it says flea market and it has all the little stuff on it. It's really, really cute. Look how awesome that is. And then you can write or you can draw or you can put whatever you want on the inside. So that's that one. And then this one, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna put that in there. And this one looks like it might cover the whole words, which is awesome. So we're just gonna stick it in there. Keep putting it sideways. And then we're just gonna run it through, twist that turn wheel all the way through there. And sometimes people wanna do it to make sure it's really in there. Sometimes they twist it back through, but it also risks sometimes cracking your paper. So I don't necessarily run it back through unless I have to. Oh yeah, look how beautiful that is. That's gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Awesome. So that is the two ways that you would emboss. You can emboss on paper. You can emboss on in your Bible. You can emboss with this on just regular paper to make cards or whatever it is you would like to make. So yeah, that is how you emboss. So it was lovely spending the time with you. Thank you so much. And as always, it is well with my soul. Leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Subscribe and you'll spend time with us. and give us a like. A thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And down in the information, you'll find our group, our Facebook group, called Well With My Soul. Come join us. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.